Name is Jim Smith. I grew up on a farm in Idaho. We were working to provide a living from the time I was very small. I had two older brothers that had joined the Navy. One of them was in Pearl Harbor when it was attacked. The other one was in Korea. When I was in auto shop, the school superintendent came over and says, "How many of you guys are 18? And of course, 2/3 of us were 18. "And how many of you signed up for the draft?" None of us. He says, "You get in the car and go to Blackfoot today, now, and sign up for the draft." So we loaded up in 2 cars and drove to Blackfoot, about 45 miles away, and signed up for the draft. I joined the service in October of 1955, and then I went up Vietnam. I had a little Vietnamese driver that was essentially my bodyguard. And one day he's sitting on a sandbag bunker, and he run up the tower and points down the runway and says, "VC come, VC come." And got the binoculars, and sure enough, the VC were landing in sampans, and they were coming up the runway. And I was the only American on the airfield. I immediately called in some aircraft support and called in all the ground support we could get. That insurrection was put down very quickly. I was awarded the Vietnamese Cross of Gallantry with Bronze Star for my participation in that action. When I came back, my option was to go back to flight school. When I graduated from flight school, I was on orders to go back to Vietnam. For every 100 hours of combat and or combat support, you were awarded an air medal. And during that year, I had 971 hours in that one airplane. So I was awarded 8 air medals. To join the Army or Air Force or Navy was a patriotic thing to do. If you couldn't afford to go to college, didn't want to stay working on the farm forever, go to the Army, go to the Navy. It's given me a different perspective of what to do, how to do it. You were always looking for perfection in what you did. We were there protecting the freedoms that they enjoy. I was proud to be there to participate in it and to do my part of it.